So guys, now talking about pots, please excuse my pots. They are quite dirty because I have been using them off late, so I do not have any new pots. So these are all the pots. Now guys, if you are going with pots, the best option I would say is go with earthen pots. You can go with terracotta pots, or you can go with concrete pots or papercrete pots. Any pots, they would work out really well. And talking about how is the depth, if the depth is shallow, that's more than enough. This is my papercrete pot, and you can see the depth is not much. It's a very shallow pot, so these will work out really well. Concrete pots tend to work out really well. Terracotta pots work out really well. You can even go with plastic pots. Now this is around 9 centimeter. 9 centimeter is going to be good for a medium size succulent. You can even grow a pup in this. You can grow a medium size succulent, maybe something in between medium to a mother plant. In between, do not grow a mother plant in a 9 centimeter pot. It is going to stun the growth. So for a larger mother plant, you can go with a slightly bigger pot like this. Again, this is a papercrete pot. They're a little bit shapeless because I prefer them to be a little bit raw, so I don't have any issues. Even if the edges are not shaped, I'm okay with that because that tends to enhance the beauty of succulents. So I prefer a very irregular and imperfect pots for my succulents. Now you might have always noticed your succulents, if you're buying it from probably a Walmart or a garden center or nursery, you might have these small pots. Now this is around 6 centimeter or 5 centimeter pot. Do not go for this small pots. If you are growing a smaller succulent, a pup, this is okay. But if you're going for a medium sized succulent, do not use this pot because this pot is going to be very small. You can grow like a small little pup in this, probably a pup that is around 7 centimeters in diameter. Then you can use this small little pot. But if you are having a medium sized succulent, then go for a 9 centimeter pot that has a depth of 9 centimeter. That is going to work out really well. If you have an adult succulent, then anything between 11 centimeter 15 centimeter is okay, but nothing very too deep. The pot has to be shallow. You can even go with these bowls as well. This is also very shallow. You can see it's hardly anything. And whenever you are growing succulents, you can fill in extra porous material beneath. This is broken clay pots. You can add them at the base. This will give you a good amount of drainage, and then you can top it up with soil. About soil mix, how to prepare the soil mix, I will make it in another video. But these are all the pots that you can use for your succulents. You can use plastic pots, but I would say you can use plastic pots, you can use ceramic pots, but I would say if you're taking my advice, go for a pot that is porous in material, that is breathable, because these pots, they tend to absorb moisture much faster as compared to plastic and ceramic pot, and the soil tends to dry faster. Remember, whenever you're growing succulents, moisture is your biggest enemy. You do not want to have moisture for a very long time in your pot, so you have to have a pots that tend to breathe, that are porous, something that is like an earthen pot, because those will tend to pull out excess moisture. Apart from that, the best thing is that these pots do not get heated up during the summers. So if you are from a place wherein the summers are very extreme and your plastic pots tend to get heated, then I think earthen pots are your answer, because these pots do not get heated up. They tend to cool down much faster, and they do not get very heated. They might get slightly warm, but that is not going to damage the succulent roots compared to a plastic pot, because if you are from a place wherein the temperatures are very high, a plastic pot is going to get heated up much faster, and it might damage the roots. So in that case, you can go with earthen pots because they do not get heated up much faster, and even if they get a little bit warm, you can always spray some water on them and they tend to cool down much faster. So that was all about the pots. I will be making the soil mix in the next video, so stay tuned.